Alright, YouTube and Craigslist. Here is a just a short video showing this truck that I have for sale or trade. I love this truck and it works great. The only problem that I have with it is it's a truck and it's from '91, and of course they weren't the most fuel efficient back then, so I'm looking for something that gets a little better gas mileage. This thing doesn't do too bad, but I do make a lot of long trips down to mostly Egan and Minnetonka up here from the Wadena area. And I need something that'll get me there for a little bit cheaper. So as you can see, we go around the body, we got rust holes and through the bumper and around all the wheel wells and stuff. That's pretty much where the main rust spots are on this thing, is around the wheel wells. The rest of the body panels, you know, like the side panels and stuff, are fine. It's just a lot of rust around the wheel wells. So, as you can see, there's no cracks or anything in the windshield. No cracks in any of the windows. We got a bug guard here. A little bit dirty. I just took this thing up from Wadena down to Minnetonka to Egan and then back up. I did have to top off the oil because it does leak a little bit, but I think that's an oil pan gasket issue, and obviously a new gasket would fix that. Otherwise, there may be a stop leak product that would do the trick. It is so cold out here, I don't know how well reviving a gasket would be in this weather, but anyways, if we look at the interior, we have 231,000 miles on it. The interior is actually rather clean. Well, I got a Wendy's bag and a box of donuts because I just made that trip. But besides the food I had to throw away, it doesn't smell like smoke and it's not full of stains and stuff like some of the other trucks I've seen. It does have this nice pocket organizer in the back here. It's good for keeping all your maps, and I got some top and upper cylinder lubricant and ice scrapers and, you know, a tire gauge and stuff in here. So it's a good place to keep some stuff. There's lots of storage space behind the seat too. There is a rip in the seat here, so obviously that's, you know, not good. You can sew it up or put some seat covers or something over it, but that's really the only cosmetic issue as far as the interior goes. So, lights work, windshield wipers work, front and rear fuel tanks work. The front tank is a little old, so after using it a while, it'll start to chug on you. So I just put a rear, or usually just stay with the rear tank. I only use the front for emergencies. I got a CB in here, I'm going to keep that. I got the GPS in here, I'm going to keep that. But the radio and everything works. I'll turn the power on. Oh yeah, I know too. Alright, anyways, pump the gas a little, and we'll crank it over. Alright, let's pop the hood. Alright, that smoke you just saw there, that's actually the condensation burning off in the exhaust, and the wind's blowing this way, so it's traveling back up through the engine bay area. That's not anything on the engine burning or anything. So that's nothing to worry about. That's just crap blowing through there from the exhaust. Because the exhaust actually stops right there. The rest of it was pretty much rusted completely off. So that's where it ends right now. We got the cat and stuff on there, but then it's straight pipe up to about right here is where the exhaust ends, so it doesn't go all the way back. Although it wouldn't be that hard to weld a pipe all the way back if you really wanted to. I'm not worried about it. So, as you can see, the engine bay is very clean in here. It's not all full of sludge and grime like some of the other trucks I've seen. Can't really see it right now, but I'll post a picture with the ad, new exhaust manifolds and gaskets with those. So now it's not sucking in air and using more gas than it should be because of the oxygen sensors getting the wrong reading. Got a brand new fuel tank in the back here. And yes, it is held on by ratchet straps. But I've put about 500 miles on it since I put this tank on it. And I've had no problems with it. The straps for it, if you wanted to buy factory straps, are about 50 bucks. But ratchet straps are much cheaper. And I already had them, so why not? Power locks. Those work. This power window works. I'll show you that. To turn the power on, obviously. This one goes up and down. That one does not. It can go down with the button, but it will need help coming back up. But if you needed to open a window on that side, obviously we got these triangular windows that open on both sides, so they're, the passenger can still have some airflow and stuff. The battery in this thing is not the newest, but I've never had a problem with it. It gets me everywhere I need to go, and it's never not started for me. The only issues I've had with it not starting were before I put that new gas tank on. The old one was actually so rusted that it had pinholes all the way around, and it pretty much leaked out all the gas that I'd put in there. So I took that off and replaced it. And there's the old tank sitting there, if you don't believe me. But anyways, I would love to trade for something that gets better mileage and can also handle snow. This thing's a beast. It is rear-wheel drive, so it makes it a little more fuel efficient, but, obviously it got the give and take as far as rear-wheel drive versus four-wheel drive. But it is what it is, and I like it. Nice little Ford floor mats for you. Oh, the brakes are also only front brakes, but I've never had a problem with those. I've never not been able to stop or anything because of those. There's just no lines going to the back brakes. So it is what it is. The heat works, the air conditioning works. Obviously there's always going to be little things to tweak or tune on this, but as far as getting you places, never been a problem. So I'm gonna stop the video here and upload it to YouTube and attach a link to the ad.